It's also my first day with English Yaari. So
Oh,
yeah,
really?
yes.
Oh my goodness. You're most
Okay.
welcome on English Yaari.
I'm good, thank you. Welcome to your first session with me. It's good to have you. It's nice to meet you. It's also my first day with English Yaari. So
Oh,
yeah,
really?
yes.
Oh my goodness. I'm so feeling like I'm so amazing like that. It is your first day and I'm here with you. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Um, Tell me a little bit about yourself. Yes, where in India are you? Let's start there. Assuming you are in India. I'm assuming you are.
Of course, why not? Of course. Thank you so much for asking. I'm going to tell you about myself.
Okay.
My name is Ashutosh Dwivedi, and when it comes to where I come from, I am from the northern part of India. State name is Uttar Pradesh, and near to Delhi, basically. So, and when it comes to my education, I have done with my degree, that is BCom Honors Accounting, and
Okay.
now I'm pursuing my master's degree, that is Masters of Arts in English Literature. Along with that, I run a YouTube channel which is based on spoken English. This is all about myself.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. So you're a numbers guy. You love numbers. You're good with numbers, and you have a YouTube channel. Fantastic. Fantastic.
Yes.
How many subscribers do you have on YouTube?
At this moment, I have crossed 3.8K, like 3,800 plus almost.
Oh,
Mhm.
wow. So you're famous.
No, not at all. Like I'm not
I
famous, but working hard. I'm just beginning in in the journey.
I'm honored to be in your presence at Ashutosh.
Oh, thank you.
How long have you? When did you start your YouTube channel?
Like I still remember the first day was like 10th March 2021. So I'm about to complete my 2 years in coming
Okay,
month.
okay. So in March you'll be 2 years old. Okay, fantastic, wonderful. That's awesome. Um, so speaking of that, I mean, it. What was your vision for your YouTube channel when you started it in March 2021?
Yeah, of course. Basically, I started my YouTube channel with the thought of getting a lot of confidence because while just presenting, ourselves on camera, of course, it is going to boost your confidence to become better. So that's why I started, and I thought literally I will be able to help people and I will be able to reach out to a lot of people. So I'll be able to tell them something through my journey. So that's
Yeah.
why I started it, and it was the part of like my journey, and it gave me a lot of confidence. That's why I started. Before that I had no lot of thoughts about it, but after that literally now I started just climbing that ladder, and now I would like
Oh,
to see myself on top.
fantastic, fantastic. So, speaking of your YouTube channel, that leads me us to the perfect introduction to today's topic, which you chose. We talk about goals. So the topic of today is talking about goals, right? So
Yeah, so yes, Christine ma'am, before diving into the topic, I would love to know about yourself as well. You're most
okay.
welcome on English Yari.
So, like I mentioned to you, my first day at English Yaari is today. I had a lot of technical problems and technical issues today, but it seems to be okay with you now. So that's fantastic. So maybe you're my third student for today. So maybe third, you're the lucky charm,
Wow.
or my third time lucky. Who knows? Um, but yeah, more about me. Um, I am I'm based in South Africa, in Cape Town specifically. So I'm right at the southernmost tip of the continent of Africa. Um, yes, and I have a background in law. And many years ago, a few years ago, not many years ago, a few years ago, I decided, but that's not what I wanted to do anymore. And I wanted to travel the world, and so I decided to travel the world. And after about a year, I quit my job, traveled, and then I like, okay, I what am I going to do? Because I'm not a YouTuber. I wouldn't know how to start a YouTube channel. And I was like, yeah, but I kind of want to live abroad. And I moved to Korea, and I lived in Korea for a few years as an English teacher in Korea. Loved the experience. And then came back, when did the pandemic happen? Just before the pandemic happened, I came back to South Africa just for a short break. But then the pandemic happened and I was stuck here. I couldn't leave. And so I've just been working online ever since, working locally and online. And it's an experience that I absolutely love and I enjoy. Um, yeah, so that's me. That's a little
Oh,
bit about
yeah,
me.
exactly. It was wonderful knowing about yourself. I'm so happy to know about you. So just due to the COVID-19, you just, you were back to Africa, South Africa, and you're still there.
And I'm still here. Yes, 100%. Yeah, haven't
Planning to move
traveled.
somewhere else?
I'm hoping to move to back to Korea later this year, the second half of this year. But we'll
Mhm.
see what happens, what the universe, because I've learned in the last 3 years, just let go, just allow things to unfold the way they're supposed to. Um,
Exactly.
yeah,
Nobody knows like what's going to be happen and in
absolutely,
the future.
absolutely, 100%. Yeah. So that's it. That's it. So yeah. Any other
Yeah,
questions?
that's quite wonderful.
Okay.
No, of course. Like apart from this, just I would love to know a little bit about Cape Town.
Have you ever been to Africa or South Africa?
No, not at all.
Ah, um, just an interesting fact, which I find that not a lot of people know this. So, did you know that outside of India, South Africa has the biggest Indian population? We
Oh,
have,
wow.
yes. So, obviously, India, and then South Africa would be the next country where we have the most Indian, the biggest Indian community. Well, obviously, they are South African, but ethnically Indian. So, yeah. So, a lot of
Got
people
it.
often when they come to South Africa, they're like so surprised, like, wow, there are so many Indian people. They're like, yeah, it's like, you know, so South Africa, then I think maybe like the Caribbean has a lot of Indian people. So it's a very big, big Indian community that we have living outside of India. Yeah. And especially on the East Coast, you know, so you'll find. So yeah, you should
Okay,
visit.
that's wonderful to
Um,
know that. So if I'll visit Africa, I'm not going to feel like, strange anymore.
not
I
at
will
all.
not be alien there.
Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. What can I say about Cape Town? Cape Town is probably one of the most beautiful cities in the world. Um,
Hmm.
maybe I'm being biased, but I don't think I'm being biased at all. We have the mountains, we have the oceans, we have many things. The food is good. Um, we have the food is influenced from all over the world. A big Indian influence, a big Malaysian influence from all over the world in terms of our food. Um, what else? I don't know what else to say about Cape Town.
Yeah, that's it.
You should come and visit.
Thank
you
you.
know,
Of course, I will.
yeah. So back to the topic of today, where we're talking about goals. And the first question that I have for you is, what is your biggest goal in life?
Uh, it's very difficult to decide that you said that COVID-19 told us nothing is certain, right? And you can't
Absolutely.
decide that what future holds for you. If I'll tell you
Absolutely.
like about my goal, so before COVID-19, I wanted to see myself as a chartered accountant. As I
Uh-huh.
told you that I was a student of accounting and I wanted to see myself as a chartered accountant. So unfortunately, but the COVID-19 had something else for me,
Mm-hmm.
and I came back to my home and I stayed there for 2 years. Then I thought, like, I started working on my communication skills rather than just going for that CA and accounting and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I left those. I think I don't know, like, how it like got happened. I started working on my communication a lot, and now I would like to see myself as a great public speaker for sure. So that's why
Okay.
I'm working hard on my communication skills.
Okay. So you're focusing on being a great public speaker. So are you
Yeah,
is
exactly.
that a is that part of a career pivot for you, or are you still going to do you still want to be a CA, or are you going to focus on
No, now I don't want to see myself as a CA anymore. Now I'm totally focused on one thing, and I hope that one day I'll just visit Africa and I'll give his speeches there.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. I think it's so important to always just be fluid and move with the times, right?
Mhm,
And I know people say it's cliche to follow your dreams and follow your passions, but absolutely you should.
mhm.
I think, especially if you're able to make money from it, because obviously you need to live, and I think making money for a living is important, but also being happy with
Yeah,
what
it
you're
is.
doing, right? Because money isn't everything.
Yeah.
It is important, but it's not the driving force, I think,
Hmm.
at least for me,
Right.
right? So your goal now, and I mean, I think our goals change all the time, as with you, with me, our goals can change all the time. So your goal now is to focus on being a public speaker. And
Yeah,
what have
exactly.
you?
And along with that, I would love to grow my YouTube channel, because nowadays you can see that social media is also growing day by day, and you can see a great growth in social media, because most of the people, they would like to work from their home, and they are having a lot of time to consume content on social media. So I would love to see myself as a good and a great social media content creator as well.
Okay. And is your YouTube channel, is it monetized, or is it just still just for fun? Or to with the aim of
Uh,
becoming monetized?
like, it is, of course, like, I am hoping for the best, that within few months I'll be getting some, like, rewards from them.
Yeah, and endorsements and all the great stuff. Um, what is the next goal for your YouTube channel? Like, let's say the short-term goal. Are you hoping to reach a certain number of subscribers? Do you have that in mind?
Yeah, exactly. Why not? At this moment, only, like, if I talk about a very short goal, right now I'll have to just hit that 4,000, as I told you, that 3.8K. So I'll have to just hit that 4K. After that, of course, this is a climb, just ladder. Like, I'll have to climb. I can't say for sure. Like,
Mhm.
I'll have to focus on the process, and I'll have to focus on my work. My
Yeah,
work is to just upload the videos on daily basis, and after that, it matters on the audience how they are going to like
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. Um, how do you plan to achieve these goals for your YouTube channel or your as a content creator? Not only YouTube. I'm assuming you have Instagram, TikTok, all the other things. So how do you plan to achieve these goals that you have for yourself as a content
Yeah,
creator?
Yeah, when it comes to the plans, of course, it is very important for us to first change a, like, long-term goal into the short-term goals, right? That's what I do. What I do, just for a month, I'm going to decide that on which thing I'll have to focus a lot. And I do
Hmm.
maintain a diary where I'm going to maintain or just mention those things, that what
Yeah.
I'll have to do for this week, for this month. And planning is very important for achieving anything in our life, what I feel. 2 or 3 years ago, I used to feel like it's okay to have in our mind. Why there is a need to write on paper? There's no need. I used to
Yeah.
feel like that. But after that, in COVID-19, I understood, once you will write on paper, it is going to be a kind of commitment for you, and you will try your level best to complete it. So
Hmm.
I would like to write down on my just diaries, and I mention those things what I'll have to do today or tomorrow. Even though on daily basis also I do write, like, just if I'll talk about tomorrow, at the end of the day I'll write something and I'll sleep, and the morning I'll wake up and I will write, like, what are the most important things to do. That's how, the of course, I follow my, like, goals. And for the content creation also, like, if tomorrow is there, then I'll be writing that I'll have to upload a video at evening, and I'll be doing that work till that time. So that's what
Oh,
I do.
okay. So
Mhm.
in terms of creating content for your YouTube channel, what are your goals? Like how often do you upload content? How often do you create content? Is it every day,
Nowadays,
once a week?
yeah, nowadays I'm quite consistent with it. From the last 10 days, I'm posting a one video on daily basis,
Oh
okay, every
wow.
day. So
Wow.
before that, I used to post that like once in a week, but nowadays I'm focusing a lot, just on videos. At least I would like to have the good content for the audience, so just I can grab the attention of them.
Mhm.
And once I will get a lot of people, after that again I can just make a certain timetable that at what time I should upload. Nowadays I'm trying to put one video every day till February, I think so.
Okay. And your content, is it only solely focusing on English?
Yeah, of course. Like I would like to talk about different, multiple topics as we are discussing about goals here, and I have just done a lot of sessions with a lot of professionals. So talking about multiple topics, it is all about English. Beginning, I would like to do with the English, and after once I will get the established platform, I will start talking about multiple topics, multiple professions. I would
Oh,
love to have the kind of podcasting.
okay. I see. I see. And wait, I have so many questions, and the one question just slipped my mind. Oh, and what is your most popular? I mean, I know it's English content that you're creating, but obviously within that there are certain things, certain kind of videos that sort of gets you more views and more attention. What are the kind of content that you create that gets you the most views and the most likes and response from your audience?
Yeah, when it comes to like people, they like natural conversation a lot. Of course, if you are going to put a lot of emotions and you are going to like like we are talking to each other,
Hmm.
and it depends on the people that how they are going to just get it. If they are finding it very natural and very nice and with a lot of emotions and things, then they are going to like it. So just a video which I got like more than 30,000 views, it
Oh
was
wow.
very nice and natural and full with happiness in that sense. So nowadays, even though I'm trying to just have the lot of videos, and actually what happens, being a content creator, you will have to give answers of audience questions, whatever the peoples they are having, just questions in their mind related to their, if I'm working on English speaking skills, whatever the questions they are having in their mind, if I'm able to answer those questions, for sure it is going to help them. So such kind of videos are getting more views.
I see. Okay. Can you see me?
Yes, I do.
Okay. All right. Okay. This is why it's popping up a messages, weird messages popping up. Okay. So it's just it's where the audience can engage and where you create
Hmm.
where it's sort of natural type of content. That's what gets the
Hmm.
audience interested.
Attention. Hmm.
Okay. And what about other social media platforms? TikTok. Have you thought about, do you have a TikTok?
In India, it doesn't work now. Yeah, it used to be there in India, and of course, but it's not there.
So it's TikTok is not very popular.
TikTok was very popular, but 1 or 2 years ago, what happened? TikTok got banned in India, like due to some borders conflict between India and China. I think so,
Oh,
or some problems. Hmm.
that's interesting. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that because
It was very popular in India. I must say that people were crazy for making a lot of content on TikTok. I had no account in TikTok like that, so yeah. But
okay.
now it doesn't work. So now people they are creating shorts on YouTube, either on Instagram or some other substitutes are there.
Okay, I see. I see. Um, and do you, I mean, we've spoken about the goals and your career pivot changing from being a CA. What does your family have to say about the career change?
They were shocked, and even though just they are not able to believe sometimes that what I'm doing, but of course at the end of the day they are happy that whatever I'm doing, I'm happy doing that, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Hmm.
Um, and what is the ultimate vision for your YouTube channel? The end goal for the YouTube channel?
Like for the end goal, of course, being a content creator, one of the most important things for you is to just try to just make some engaging content for them. That's what I will try to improve myself more and more, so
Hmm.
I can be a better person to just give them good suggestions and
Yeah,
recommendations, and I can add some value in them. That's what I will say that. At the end of the day, adding value in people's life is really great. Being a content creator, what I feel.
yeah, because when you add value to people's lives, you also add value to your own life, I think.
Yeah,
right?
of course you do.
Yeah. Okay. So that is our session. Just quick feedback. Your
Mhm.
English is phenomenal. It's you speak
Oh, thank
clearly.
you.
It's very easy to communicate with you. I will, however, say there was one little, and I might have heard wrong. You said peoples, which people, as you would know, is already plural.
Oh,
So you don't need to
it
add an
is.
S. We would just simply say
Mhm,
people. But other than
mhm.
that, I am impressed. I'm very impressed. So it was fantastic talking to you and chatting with you.
Oh,
Um,
thank you. Many, many
and
thanks to you.
it's not often that you find finance guys who come do a complete career change, because finance guys, finance people love finance things.
Exactly, they do.
Yeah. So that's our session for today. Thank you so much for joining. It was fantastic to meet you.
Okay.
And I think,
Yeah,
yes, you
same
were
here.
the
Mhm.
third time lucky today. My third
Oh,
session for the day.
yes.
The last session, but also the smoothest session I've had today. So thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Um,
Many, many thanks to you, Christine ma'am. It was really nice talking to you. And yes, thank you for a great session. Bye. Take care.
Bye. Take care. Have a wonderful evening and good luck with your YouTube channel.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, bye.